Hello, my lovelies. Happy fucking Friday. We're in Scorpio season. Some things are going to change. Let's see what those are. Show me what we need to see for the fire, air, water, and earth signs, please, Spirit. What do we need to see for Aries, Sag, and Leo? 3 cards, please. There's one. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. What's on the back burner? What do you need to get after? What do you need to focus your energy on? Because I feel like until you do put the energy behind it, you aren't going to see things actually change. What do we need to see for fire signs? Go get them. Get out there. You got this. See, Spirit's encouraging you to keep going forward. There's things that you need to actually apply yourself to. So it's unlike fire signs to not go after what they want, right? They have this dynamic energy. They're calling you a dynamo in spirit, right? Not a dinosaur, a dynamo, a go-getter, a doer, somebody that doesn't sit around and pussyfoot around and procrastinate. You're somebody that takes action. So where do you need to do that? With a license to chill, highly meditated. Maybe you need to meditate. Maybe that will help you gain some clarity on what it is that you need to do going forward. Show me 3 cards for the fire signs, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay. So we have some heartbreak, pain, grief, loss, or mourning. I know we had a flipper. Where is it? Yep. Page of Wands. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like part of the reason why you aren't acting going forward is because you've been through something recently. Maybe it was rejection, heartbreak, pain, loss, grief, backstabbing, betrayal, whatever it happened to be. You need to pick yourself back up, dust yourself off, and keep going, okay? This is the lesson. This is part of your stepping stones to your destiny. Shameless plug for my autobiography, link in bio should you want to check it out. The Page of Wands is all about somebody who is carefree, spirited, adventurous, somebody who wants to go out and explore new opportunities. Okay, that is you in your element. So kind of have this sense of wonder about life again and put yourself back out there. I also feel like you might be moving, traveling, or relocating for a new job. All right, and so this new job might pay a lot better. I feel like you're going to get to travel with this job, and I feel like you might also be moving as a result. So some things are changing. Are you ready to pick yourself up and dust yourself off to keep going? Water signs, what's going on for my water signs? Thank you, Spirit. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power, so use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit, okay? So it's incredibly important. Spirit wants you to know that you might need to speak up. You might need to be seen. Maybe you don't want to be seen. Maybe you're somebody who would rather operate in the shadows. That's fine for a temporary fix, but not permanently. The world needs you to use what you're here to use. So tap in and use those things. Because I'm done listening, talk to the Hamsa. So you might be shutting some people out, right? Scorpio season is all about death, rebirth, transformation. It's like you may have given somebody too many chances to make things right. And I feel like Spirit's like, yeah, no, we're done with that now. Inhale the future, exhale the past. Welcome the future to let go of the past. I can't hold cards today again. So I feel like there are some major changes coming for you water signs. I feel like there are some people that you're going to cut off and eliminate. I feel like you need to really focus on where you want to be, what your goals are. Fuck the haters, they're behind you for a reason. So let them get their daily dose of haterade and move the fuck on because you don't need to worry about it anymore. 3 cards for our water signs, please, Spirit. 3 cards. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What do they need to see? 1, 2, and 3. Boom, the star. Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius as well. I feel like you are about to go towards some sort of wish fulfillment, but I do feel like you have to focus on what's most important to you right now to attain that. So while it might be difficult for my little squishy teddy bears out there to cut people off, you have to remember, do what's best for you. Not everybody's going to like that version of you, but you're going through a transformation. Scorpio energy is like all over the collective energy right now. They are ruled by Pluto. I'm channeling, so I'm talking super fast. They're ruled by Pluto, which is the planet of death, rebirth, transformation, and what? Karma. So you might be somebody's dose of karma, but I feel like you're about to elevate. So no more worry, no more sleepless nights, no more anxiety stuff. I feel like that could be also coming up through the collective. Maybe you're having panic attacks out of nowhere. Maybe you're having sleepless nights, restless sleep, nightmares, worry, right? We need to say no to that. We're going to cut those things off. You're about to be the star, okay? This wish fulfillment is happening in divine timing. We know it's a wish fulfillment coming in because the Nine of Cups is all about elation, happiness, and something coming in that you have hoped, wished, and prayed for. It's about to get good. Let go of the worry. Air signs, what's happening for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what's the energy around you? We just left Libra season, so hopefully all the Libras had good birthdays. What's happening for the air signs? Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take one, okay, maybe two, and move on. We're letting go of some things, okay? So don't drink your life away. It's not going to help the problem. What else do we need to see for our earth or air signs, excuse me? In other words, meditate. Sit down and shut up. Spirit's got jokes, okay? You guys hear me say that all the time. Maybe you really need to get centered. Maybe you really need to focus your energy on what you want, not what everybody else wants for you, okay? What else do we need to see? Never give up. Keep trying, never stop working on your goals. Good advice, right? Spirit always knows what we need to hear. What do we need to see for the air signs, please, Spirit? Show me 3 cards. There's one. We have Aquarius energy with the stars, some sort of wish fulfillment that's coming in divine timing. Don't lose hope that it's coming, okay? Super important. You have to take a step in a new direction. You have free will, is what Spirit's telling me. You can choose to stay exactly where you are and nothing really changes. Or you can choose to open up a new door and you can choose to walk a new path and you have a bunch of new opportunities that will come in. Some of those might be somebody that maybe is just here for a little while, not a long time. Somebody who maybe is very adventurous, very fun, but I don't think that it's going to go anywhere. So if you're just looking for a little quick one night stand, that's your person. If you're not, if you're looking for something more stable, say no to that. Get focused on what it is that you want, but be adventurous. Step out into new territory, try new things, because that is where this wish fulfillment starts to come in. And earth signs, what's happening? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What is the energy for them this weekend? What do they need to see, please, Spirit? What is the energy for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn? Thank you. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. So forgive and let that shit go. I feel like some of you need to forgive yourself more than you need to forgive an individual. However, remember that forgiveness is something that we give to ourselves. It doesn't matter whether you necessarily forgive the other person, but forgive yourself for whatever the situation is that's causing the spirit of unforgiveness, okay? Resentment harbors problems, and it's going to cause a lot of issues within the body. So we don't want to hold on to that ucky emotion. We want to let those things go. What do we need to see? It attracts your tribe, so decide your vibe, right? Raise your vibe. Get some high vibrational energy going. Maybe you listen to your favorite music, podcast. I have one if you want to check out my podcast. There's all sorts of things that you could be doing to elevate your energy, to raise your vibration, right? Maybe it's sitting out in nature. You're an earth sign. You need to ground often. You need to clear that energy. Get outside, natural light, earlier in the day if at all possible, right? So there's something that's changing within you, and as we go into winter in the northern hemisphere, we lose a lot of daylight, right? There's a lot of darkness. We go within, we retreat. So kind of contemplate, is the circle that you keep working for you at this time, or are there some things that possibly need to change? What else do we need to see, Spirit? Thank you. You create your own reality. Thoughts become things. Stay positive and create the life you want, okay? How do you do that? Well, for starters, you're going to figure out what it is you fucking want. And if you can't figure that out, you need to ground and meditate, okay? And then you need to get really clear on what it is that you want. That way, Spirit can actually bring it to you. For some of you, it's a new job opportunity, okay? You might be actually starting your own business. You might be somebody who has always wanted to work for themselves instead of other people. I feel like you're also a lifelong learner. You're somebody who maybe is trying to set positive goals for the future. So think about what you want. Write it on a piece of paper if that helps you to get it out of your head so you can quit worrying. Start thinking positive. Expect the best possible outcome and watch opportunities magnetically travel to you. And we have the Knight of Blades or the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're about ready to take action. Maybe there's some people in your world, in your circle, that they don't match your vibe anymore. It's okay. We change, we grow. Sometimes friendships, kind of go by the wayside. Maybe we've grown and they haven't, and so we have to transmute and get rid of that energy. That's okay. Ask Spirit to remove people or situations from your life that aren't serving you, and include with harm to none in the least painful way possible, and watch doors and opportunities start to open. But you are walking away from things that don't serve your highest good in this time, okay? It looks like there could be some collateral damage somewhere, whether it's at work, a relationship, a friendship, whatever. And so Spirit is trying to show you a different way, maybe a different approach. Maybe you remove your energy. Maybe you go raise your vibration. And if the other people can't and they're not an energetic match, they're going to be pushed out of your energy. All in all, I think you really need to stay positive. Remember, sometimes that stinking thinking gets in the way, so make sure that it's positive thoughts. And if it's not, go get outside, go get some fresh air and sunshine, and it'll do you a world of good. Have a great weekend.